We're going to be checking out 4 different products from Genki. You might have seen them on Kickstarter. They managed to get over $1 million pledged for their products. And well, let's take a look at them today. So I'm going to start one by one. We're going to go 1, 2. I'm sure you can count. So let's start with this one. But of course, we'll save the best until last. This is the Genki TurboCharger. Now this is 100 watt power delivery 3.0 with smart protection for like short circuit, surge protection and all that good stuff. So let's just take it out and have a look. And as you can see right now, this is a US plug. They only do a US plug, so there's no hope for me here in the UK. The only way I can use this, right, is to stick this on it, which kind of defeats the point. But besides that, I mean, this is cool. It's got a little lanyard clip so you could clip it in your bag or something like this. Ultra thin. So the whole point of this is that it's super thin, because most 100 watt chargers, I've got a couple that are like this fat, like they stick out the wall like big old bricks, whereas this is well slim. I mean, even with this attached, this little like adapter, it's still pretty low profile. I can get away with using that, and I'm absolutely going to use it like this, even though it's a little bit silly. So you do get this, of course, but that's not all you get in the box. They've given you a little double carabiner kind of clip thing so that you can like click it into that so that you can pop it on your bag clip or something, which is really cool. But we also get this really, really nice 100 watt charging lead. So USB-C to C, and you've also got these little like, you know, like a little holder just there as well as a tie, and that is braided and really nice. They didn't have to include a 100 watt cable, but they did, and I'm glad that they did that. Now, what I really like about this is that you can just plug it into basically anything. You can charge your Steam Deck with it, even though that's only a 45 watt, you know, input. This will be fine. You can charge your Ally, you know, 65 watt, or your Ally X, 100 watt, you know, anything you want basically. This is going to be fine because it's got all those safety features and it's got power delivery 3.0. Next up is their collaboration with 8BitDo. I love that 8BitDo collaborate with so many people now, and this is basically just an SN30 Pro, but the Genki edition with Hall effect sticks, and you know, that's basically it. It's just like a Genki version. We've actually got like, you know, reviews on the channel of the 8BitDo SN30 Pro, so check them out for more detail. But let's just take a look at this one. I've not even opened this one yet, I must admit, because I'm very familiar with this controller. So this is brand new, but look at that. I love transparent stuff. I really like it. Let's just take that off. I actually like the fact that there's no like button names there, so that you could just like map it to what you want or whatever. Says a bunch of stuff on it, like Hall effect and whatever else. Like, I like that. Very, very nice. These are wicked controllers, really small as well, so nice to throw in a bag with your device if you're emulating or even playing modern games, because we've got Hall effect sticks just here. This is like a one and done portable controller with gyro and everything else that you'd want, as well as bumpers and triggers. It works with PC, Steam, Switch, Apple, Android. It tells you everything on here that you want to know. Wicked controllers, really like this. I'm glad that 8BitDo do so many collaborations. Next up, we've got 2 different cases. Now, they're basically identical, but one of them is waterproof and the other one is water resistant. So let's just go over that first. So the black one has Cordura 1000 double PU waterproof design, which is the black one just here, which is more expensive. I'll go through prices at the end for all of this. And then the green one, which is my personal favorite in terms of look and style and like accents, right? I love this. This has a nylon 500D exterior, which is water resistant. But in terms of like design and everything, they are identical. So let's just look at the green one because I think it's cooler. Oh, but before we do that, let's just show you the inside of the black one. Is this really nice kind of brown colorway. I actually dig it a lot. Some people might not like it, but I really like it. It's very, very cool. There is stuff inside and we'll see that in a second. But this is inspired by Japanese katana like sheaths, right? So the whole point of this is that it's like quick draw, you know, like ching, like, and then out comes your device, hopefully not onto the floor. So on the side just here, we've got this quick lock, which is actually called the fid lock, something like that, but it's just like magnetic and it just locks it into place like so. You've got straps and stuff that you can adjust as well, so you can pull it tight and whatever. But the whole point of this is that you can just boom, open that up, and then wherever your zip is, mine's all the way up on the top, right? You just open this corner piece and reach in, and you can get your device right out. So I've got the Asus ROG Ally X just here with the Skull & Co grip case. So it's a much fatter device. I've got stick toppers on there and back paddle things as well on there, right? And this can just fit right in here. Genki say that this can fit up to a Lenovo Legion Go, which is massive. So that's pretty impressive, right? But yeah, you stick your device in the back piece, and this is kind of trying to combine a case with a satchel as well, so this can just hold everything that you want, right? And this zips down with YKK zippers all the way down to the side, and then you've got that quick lock thing that goes there, and then obviously you could tighten that so that it's like really nice and firm. But when you want to get it out, you just pring, like flick it up, grab the zip, and then pull that zip all the way up and over, and then there you go. You can just slide that out whilst it's on your person, right? Which I think's really cool. It's a really rugged interior, and there is padding all the way around it as well. It's quite like dense padding, even though it's only like relatively thin, it is quite dense. On this side, we've got another strap that can be pulled tight. We've obviously got our over-the-shoulder strap, because this is like a satchel bag. On the back, which will be on your person, there's like a little secret zip, so you can put whatever you want in there. The straps on the bottom, if you want to like put through a tiny yoga mat, if that's what you want to do, then you can, you know, zip it tight just here, or make sure that when it's fully expanded, you can like pull it tight so that you've got a bit more room. Like, I love the adjustments on this. Everything feels super premium. This is all like real nice material as well. This green material just here is beautiful with that orange accent. In the front, you've got a key strap, so you can put your keys on there and chuck it in there. You can put whatever else, like your wallet or something, in there, zip it shut. In the front, you've got this. And now this is the Saya Swipe. No idea how you say it, but whatever. This is a global tracker. So you charge this up. It's not one that just like runs out of battery. This can be charged via a wireless charger. And I can't remember how long the battery life is, but it's long, but it's a global tracker. So you keep that in here wherever you want to like hide it, basically, and you can then track your bag anywhere in the world. But there's a catch, and that's because it's got to be iPhone. I'm an Android user. I don't have any Apple anything, so I can't use this, which is kind of a bummer. But this comes included with the bag, or you can buy these separately on their website as well. But yeah, this is literally a tracking device that you can set up, you know, so that it works with your Find My iPhone thing or whatever it is on your iPhone. I think that is wicked. I wish they added Android support. Please do that, Genki, if you are able to. Add Android support for us Android users. But anyway, that comes with it and is in the front pouch. In the front, we've got a bunch of different pouches as well, where you can add, you know, whatever you want. There's so much accessibility in this bag. On the back, there's even more straps just here so that you can put stuff in and strap it down. I love it. Then we've got this, which is actually what I called the last thing. This is the Saya Swipe. The tracker's the Saya Tab. Now the Swipe just here is actually a cleaning device, right? So it's got liquid in it, non-alcohol liquid, with a really plush, like leather outer thing, which is actually your wipe, right? So that you spray this liquid just here onto your device, like that's how you spray. Just leave it in like that. You don't need to do what I just did and take it out, right? You leave it in, you literally just spray it, then rub the thing on it, and then it will clean your screen. I love that, and that comes included as well. But again, they sell these separately on their website if you just wanted that. So yeah, both of these accessories come included with both versions. So you cannot, at the minute at least, go onto the website and say, no, I don't want to pay for those things and just get the bag. You're like forced to buy the bundle, right? Both of these are super premium bags, like super premium, and oh my days, they feel amazing. Like they really feel nice. I'm kind of a little bit sad that the green one isn't as waterproof as the black one, but honestly, you know, I love the look of this thing. This is the one I'm going to be using now because I think it is freaking awesome. A little bit sad that there's no Android support for that tracker. So Genki, sort yourselves out. But everything else about this, I absolutely love. And of course, I have saved the best for last, and that is this tiny little thing here. Now, this is an SSD enclosure, but hold on, because it's not just any SSD enclosure. They've genuinely thought about this. So this is the Save Point SSD enclosure designed for Steam Deck, ROG Ally, and other handheld consoles. Now, it does support 2230 drives. It is absolutely tiny like this, right? And I'll open it up in a sec. So in here, we do get a cable just there. So this is a 100-watt cable with 10 gigabits per second as well. The Allen key to open it up. And we also actually get a MagSafe sticker, which I've already got on the back of my Ally so that I can stick this on here. So yeah, you can just stick that MagSafe sticker on whatever it is that you want to put this on. So on the front just here is actually a heatsink, and they do different designs, which are different colors. So each color has its own like designed heatsink just there. We've got our data transfer port as well as a 100-watt pass-through charging. Now, this is necessary for a device like the Steam Deck, which only has one USB-C port, right? So if you were using this, you wouldn't be able to charge it, but you can with this. 100-watt pass-through charging, that is impressive. We've got a protective capacitor in here, right? So this is amazing because it allows data to finish writing during sudden loss of power, which will actually save your data. So without a capacitor, you run the risk of actually corrupting any data that's on here. But because this actually has one, you're not going to run into that issue. And you could see that capacitor in there just now. Now, Genki actually sent over a 2 terabyte model, but they actually sell the enclosure as its own, you know, on its own with no drive, or they sell one with a 512 gigabyte, a 1 terabyte, or a 2 terabyte. And if you get one that actually has one of the drives in it, they even pre-install Windows onto the drive so that you can use it straight away with your Steam Deck and have the best of both worlds of SteamOS and Windows on it like immediately. Now, because this is a 2230, we've got a little like cap just there. You just pull that out and then you can slide your drive in and out there. Now, obviously this came pre-installed with the 2230 drive just here, a 2 terabyte, and you can see the capacitor and the board and everything else just here. I've not had a single issue with this. We've got MagSafe, so you can use this with your phone or with the sticker that they provide. They even sell more stickers or whatever if you want to. On the bottom of the heatsink, you can see some thermal pad just there to increase the heat transfer so that it actually dissipates. It's a wicked design, really like this. And to close it up, you just slide it on, clip it down like so, get your little thing just there, stick this one in and screw it up. Now, obviously, we forgot to tell Genki that like we use the Ally X now. I sold my Steam Deck. I'm sorry, Steam Deck fans. I still love the Steam Deck, but you know, yeah. Anyway, so I've been using the Ally X. And so what I did instead was I wiped this. I took Windows off it. Sorry, Genki, I know you installed Windows on here for me, but I took it off and I installed Bazite. But what I've done is I've got my MagSafe drive just here, right there. I'm going to get my data cable just here, like so, right? I'm then going to pop my other cable up in here. I mean, you can use either the USB 4 port or the other one. I mean, if you wanted to, you could even block off that second port if you wanted to, because you've got that port just there for 100-watt pass-through charging. So you totally could do that. Now, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to boot into this drive, right, and my Ally X is off, what I need to do is hold plus button whilst I turn on the Ally X, and that is then going to load me up into the boot menu of the Ally X, and then I'll be able to select what drive I want to boot from. So now I can boot from whichever one I want. I've got the Windows Boot Manager, which is my drive, or the Fedora Genki Save Point. So I'm going to click that one just there. Now we're into Bazite. Now I've already customized my SteamOS, so this isn't the default layout. I've gone in and just, you know, enabled Decky Loader, and I've gone through CSS Loader and EmuDecky, and I've added stuff in here, and I've customized the way that SteamOS looks, because we're now running Linux, right? I'm literally running Linux, which is awesome to do on here, but I have had some issues with Bazzite myself, but I'm not going to go into that on this video because that's got nothing to do with Genki, but I'm just showing you that this is absolutely possible to run, you know, from the save point just here and straight up go into Bazzite, and then I've also got Windows there. So technically, I've now got a 4 terabyte Ally X, and I can still have a 100-watt pass-through, or I could just plug that into the, you know, the other USB port, still have the USB 4 port and pass-through charging through there as well. And this Genki drive is freaking awesome. I love that. Like the fact that they've put a MagSafe, like capable enclosure here with a sticker included. So I've just stuck it onto my case for my, you know, my Skull & Co case just here. I think that's freaking awesome. And if I don't want to use this, I can just take it off, or I can plug it into my PC, or I can plug it into my phone or whatever. But obviously I've installed Bazzite on here, but I think that's a freaking awesome thing. And again, it's got that capacitor. So if it just like shut down, or if I just yank the cable out, it would stop it from corrupting my files. Okay, Andy, but how much is all this? It sounds expensive. And you wouldn't be wrong, because the Genki products are expensive, but they are premium tier. That's what they set out to be. And honestly, I think these are really good. So let's start it off with the turbocharger, which please, Genki, please just make a UK one, even if it's just for me. God, just do it. The turbocharger comes in at £53 or $60. So again, not too cheap, but you know, you're getting a really thin charger just here, which is power delivery safe and all that good stuff. Really cool for traveling, or if you just like minimal setups. This is a wicked design. You've got 2, you know, USB-Cs on the base just there as well, 100-watt. Awesome. The Pocket Pro just here, the 8BitDo collaboration, is £44 or $50, you know, so you could just buy one of the other SN30 Pros and probably save some money, but if you really like this colorway, then wicked. You've got the 2 Saya cases, right? So the 2 different ones, you've got this one and the black one, and the black one being more expensive, of course, because it's like properly waterproof, right? So the black one comes in at £106 currently, which is reduced from £123, or that equates to $120 down from $140. No idea how long this sale's on for, or if they're ever going to go back up in price. I don't know, but obviously that's including that global tracker and your little spray cleany thing and a waterproof case. This one, which is really cool in my opinion, I love the design and feel of it. It is wicked, ultra like durable and everything. Love this. Also comes with your tracker as well as the spray bottle thing. And this one comes in at £88, reduced from £106, or that's $100 down from $120. And then finally, the save point, which is arguably the coolest thing here, right? The enclosure alone, you know, with the cable and everything else we've seen in the box, but just with no drive installed, is £44 or $50, which I think is really, really good price for this on its own. Now, I don't actually know how much these cost with a drive. They say they offer them at 512, 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte, but on the website, there's no option to select them. I don't know if that was a Kickstarter pledge thing only. I don't know, but if you manage to get one of those, then it does come with Windows pre-installed. Maybe they make that option available on the website in future. These have just launched, by the way, but maybe they don't. I don't know. But even just as an enclosure, £44, $50, I think that's actually really reasonable for a high-speed 2230 enclosure with a 100-watt pass-through, which is going to future-proof itself. This will be fine for the Steam Deck 2 or whatever, you know. I mean, the Ally X has only just got 100-watt charging. The normal Ally is still just 65 watts, so I think 100-watt is perfect. It's got that capacitor in it inside to support any failures or anything, or any loss of power, which I think is absolutely wicked. This is a really cool, you know, external enclosure. I love the MagSafe thing. Like, this is just a wicked product. So what do you think? Have you been aware of Genki and you've just been wanting to see these products like in a video like I'm showing you here today, or have you just learned about these like it's all new to you? I think these are wicked. If you've got some cash to spend, because they're not cheap, but they definitely feel good quality. Would I buy these products with my own money? If I was looking for a specific thing, probably not the controller. Sorry, Genki, that's just me. But if they did this in UK, yes, I would totally buy one of these. I would go for this one, the cheaper one myself. But I wish they offered to like get rid of the tracker. you know, because it doesn't support Android, so I'm paying for something I wouldn't use there. So that's kind of a little bit of a downside. Or maybe Genki just make it available for Android users as well, please. You know, but yeah, I would totally buy this green one, and absolutely I would buy the save point. This is wicked. I really like this. So what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Is it too much for you? Do you think, no, I'd rather get cheaper options or whatever? Just let me know your thoughts down below. Whilst you're down there, like this video, subscribe, become a member, and you can talk to me and AJ over on our private Discord. And talking of AJ, go check out the podcast where we talk about all things gaming. Check out another video from me down here. Bye.